Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Young and the Restless sees Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, is stirring up drama again, this time with Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman. Despite Jack's heroic actions saving Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, from her alcohol addiction, Victor is intent on punishing him, potentially leading to collateral damage within the Newman family. Victor's revenge plot includes getting close to Jack's wife Diane Jenkins, Susan Walters, and son Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, using Michael Baldwin, Christian Jules Leblanc, and Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck. Meanwhile, on the CBS soap opera, Victor's children Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinel, and Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, support Jack's actions and question Victor's decisions, adding to the family tension. Even as Nikki supports Jack, Victor's plans might disrupt the family business. He wants Victoria back at work, which causes friction with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, who fears losing his position on Y&R. Nick and Victoria side with Adam, suggesting Nikki should return to Newman Media once recovered. Victor's actions could potentially backfire, damaging his own family and business instead of Jack's. This week's spoilers tease a showdown between Victor and Jack, hinting at a turbulent time ahead in the world of the Young and the Restless. Get all your daily spoilers and news here at Soap Dirt, and stay tuned for updates on your favorite characters' fates. In the intricate tapestry of Genoa City's power struggles, few rivalries are as legendary as that between Victor Newman and Jack Abbott. Their decades-long feud has been marked by corporate battles, personal vendettas, and a relentless quest for supremacy. In a recent twist, Victor's insatiable desire for revenge against Jack has not only reignited their animosity, but also sown discord within his own family, threatening to tear them apart. Victor Newman, the formidable patriarch of the Newman family and founder of Newman Enterprises, has always been a man who commands respect and wields power with an iron fist. Jack Abbott, heir to the Abbott family's Jabot Cosmetics, embodies a blend of charm and corporate acumen. Their rivalry began in the boardroom but soon spilled over into their personal lives, entangling their families in a web of deceit, betrayal, and shifting alliances. In a bid to undermine Jack, Victor has embarked on a calculated scheme targeting those closest to his rival. Central to this plot is Diane Jenkins, Jack's wife, and their son, Kyle Abbott. Victor's strategy involves insinuating himself into their lives, exploiting their vulnerabilities to create rifts within the Abbott family. By doing so, he aims to destabilize Jack's personal foundation, hoping it will reflect in his professional decisions. However, Victor's machinations are not without consequences for his own kin. His relentless pursuit of Jack has begun to erode the trust and unity within the Newman household. Nikki Newman, Victor's wife, Nikki, has endured countless trials throughout their tumultuous marriage. Her enduring friendship with Jack complicates matters, placing her in an agonizing position between her husband and a trusted confidant. Nikki's attempts to mediate and temper Victor's vendetta often lead to marital strife, as she grapples with the moral implications of his actions. Victoria and Nicholas Newman, as executives within Newman Enterprises, Victor's children are no strangers to the high-stakes world of corporate warfare. Yet their father's personal vendettas frequently spill into the professional realm, forcing them to navigate the treacherous waters of family loyalty versus ethical business practices. The resulting tension has led to public disagreements and a palpable strain on their relationships with Victor. From Jack's vantage point, Victor's interference is a direct assault not only on his professional life, but also on the sanctity of his family. Jack's protective instincts toward Diane and Kyle are heightened as he witnesses the manipulative tactics employed by his nemesis. This external pressure has the unintended effect of fortifying the Abbott family's unity, as they rally together to counteract Victor's schemes. Victor's vendetta against Jack serves as a stark reminder of how personal grievances can reverberate beyond the individuals directly involved, casting long shadows over families and businesses alike. The collateral damage extends to company stakeholders, employees, and the broader community of Genoa City, all of whom are unwittingly ensnared in the crossfire of this titanic clash. The cyclical nature of Victor and Jack's feud raises poignant questions about the cost of vengeance and the possibility of reconciliation. Each act of retaliation begets another, perpetuating a legacy of animosity that ensnares successive generations. Breaking this cycle would require a monumental shift, either a gesture of goodwill or an external event compelling both men to reassess their priorities. In the high-stakes arena of Genoa City's elite, the line between personal and professional is perpetually blurred. Victor Newman's unyielding quest to dismantle Jack Abbott has not only reignited a storied rivalry, but also jeopardized the cohesion of his own family. As alliances shift and tensions escalate, the true cost of Victor's vendetta may ultimately be measured not in corporate assets, but in the fraying bonds of family and the erosion of trust that once held them together. Victor Newman has always been a man of power, control, and cunning strategy. The ruthless patriarch of the Newman family has spent decades building his empire, ensuring that no one, neither family nor foe, threatens his legacy. But in his relentless pursuit of dominance, Victor's latest revenge plot against Jack Abbott might be the one that finally costs him everything. Victor and Jack's rivalry is the stuff of legend. Their battle for supremacy over Genoa City's business world has spanned decades, marked by betrayals, hostile takeovers, and deeply personal vendettas. While both men have claimed victories over the years, their war has never truly ended. But Victor, never one to let go of a grudge, has decided that this time he will strike a blow so devastating that Jack may never recover. Victor has always prided himself on putting family first, at least in his own twisted way. But when he learns of a deeply buried Abbott family secret, he sees an opportunity to break Jack once and for all. Using his vast network of spies, Victor uncovers shocking evidence that Jack may not be a true Abbott after all. This revelation, if true, could shatter Jack's sense of identity and ruin his standing in Genoa City. Instead of confronting Jack directly, Victor chooses to wield this weapon in the most calculated way possible, by turning Jack's loved ones against him. And in doing so, he risks alienating his own family as well. Nikki Newman has always been Victor's greatest love, but even she has her limits. Over the years, she's seen him scheme, manipulate, and destroy lives for the sake of power. But when she learns that Victor has been digging into the Abbott family's past, particularly with the intention of harming Jack, she is livid. Nikki and Jack have a complicated history, and while their romantic connection is long over, they have remained close friends. She sees Victor's plan for what it is, a ruthless attack that could leave Jack emotionally destroyed. Nikki warns Victor that if he follows through with this, their already fragile marriage may not survive the fallout. Adam Newman, Victor's most unpredictable son, finds himself at odds with his father once again. Having spent years fighting for Victor's approval, Adam now sees clearly that his father's quest for power knows no bounds. But what makes this situation different is that Jack has often been one of the few people who treated Adam with genuine respect, even when others in Genoa City would not. Knowing what Victor is planning, Adam makes a bold move. He secretly warns Jack. Adam's loyalty to the Newman name is strong, but he won't stand by and watch his father destroy someone who doesn't deserve it. By doing so, Adam makes himself Victor's next target, placing himself directly in his father's line of fire. Victoria Newman has always been the daughter most like Victor, ruthless, intelligent, and willing to make hard choices. But even she begins to question her father's judgment. She has long supported Victor's business decisions, but when she realizes that his latest scheme is more personal than corporate, she starts to waver. Victoria is no fan of Jack Abbott, but she also understands that destroying him in such a calculated way could have far-reaching consequences, not just for Jack, but for Newman Enterprises itself. She warns Victor that his obsession with revenge is blinding him, and if he continues down this path, he could end up isolating himself completely. As Victor's plan unfolds, Jack is blindsided by the revelation about his paternity, or lack thereof. His entire identity is thrown into chaos as he questions everything he thought he knew about his family. If he isn't an Abbott, who is he? And what does that mean for his legacy at Jebat? To make matters worse, the scandal threatens to consume the Abbott family as a whole. Ashley, Tracy, and Billy struggle to come to terms with the implications of Victor's revelation, and the fractures in their family deepen. The Abbotts have always stood together against Victor Newman, but now, with their own identity in question, their unity is threatened like never before. Victor may have intended to destroy Jack, but in the process, he has ignited a firestorm within his own family. Nikki, disgusted by his cruelty, leaves him, perhaps for the last time. Adam, feeling once again like an outsider in his own family, considers walking away from Newman Enterprises for good. Victoria, forced to choose between loyalty to her father and her own moral compass, begins to wonder if it's finally time to take Newman Enterprises in a different direction, one without Victor's iron grip. Jack, despite his pain, does what he always does: he fights back. With Adam's warning, he manages to salvage his reputation and regain control of his life. He may not have all the answers about his past, but one thing is certain: he will not let Victor Newman define his future.